The year is to 16 BC. The place is Cannae in southern Italy. The Roman general has just received word that Hannibal's army is upon them. You may have heard of the Battle of Cannae where it all came to a head. He says he is going to be fine because he is putting his trust in the cavalry that the consul has brought with him. See, the cavalry is there to protect the infantry as they're setting up camp. Then the letter takes a turn. The general tells his son that even though he's confident in his skills as a warrior, it reads, "If my letter reaches you, write to me at leisure how you are," omitting nothing. In other words, if you get this letter, I'm probably dead, but let me know how you are anyway. He can't help but feel a sense of pride in knowing that he is related to those great Roman ancestors who fought and died in the legendary battles of old. But then he quickly dismisses that thought, telling himself that thinking about past victories won't help him win the battles that are yet to come. And since he's a cavalryman himself, he figures he'll be safe. What could possibly go wrong? But what you probably don't know is how the Romans felt about it at the time. And here we see the first crack in the general's confidence. You see, these men aren't scared of dying. They're scared of being taken alive by Hannibal and paraded around as spoils of war. You see, Hannibal was known for his brutality towards the Romans, but his magnanimity towards his own men. He would take Roman prisoners, but he wouldn't harm them. He would make them walk barefoot back to Rome, but he did give them food and water and make sure they got there alive so that he could use them as propaganda. So the men wanted to die rather than be taken alive by Hannibal. In a few hours, they will clash in what will become Rome's greatest defeat ever. And he's writing one last letter to his son. You may know the story of Hannibal crossing the Alps with elephants and giving the Romans hell for years. He starts off the letter by telling his son not to worry about him. But then he tells his son about the looks on the men's faces as they were preparing for battle. And when the general saw this, he says he realized the outcome of this battle would be disastrous for Rome. The final line of the letter is the most telling. For more about the shockingly undignified end of this Roman general, stay tuned.